Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Deus Fault.
Is it me you're looking for?
No.
Oh.
So we'll go down the list. In introductions, today we have Bailey as Byron.
Hello, I'm Green Oberon.
We have Dylan as Zoys.
Whoa!
And we have Milkshake as a mystery. No, we have a Milkshake as Abraham.
And don't forget, we have our wonderful DM, Count Luca.
Woo!
Meh. Okay. We're doing a quiz again. We're going to do the recap. Yet. Has everyone got their notes?
Yeah, I have now. I've got my laptop now.
I have a single
Cool.
thing written in Byron's notes.
Oh my god, I might be Bailey for once.
So, for the first question, what race was Rain?
Oh.
I have to say, what race is Rain?
Dun dun dun. Shit happened since we last saw her.
Fuck, what was she?
Quite an
Let me go with
important
that.
thing, really, with her character.
Yeah, no, I remember. I just can't remember which one is which.
I smell cat food for some reason.
Delicious.
I don't have a cat.
Concerning.
Okay. Everyone got answer first question?
Yes.
Yes.
The second question was, what race was the captain of the last flight? If you don't know the name of the race, you can give a description.
Okay, so
That's
it's not
a
an
hint.
obvious race then.
Okay. We're good to go to question 3.
Yeah.
What was the name of the horse he bought?
Oh! Didn't I name this?
Yep.
You named it.
Man. I'm going with that.
I actually wrote this in my notes. Where is it?
I'm not surprised you wrote in your notes, as I did say we're using this as a question next week.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite funny.
I think I've got that right. Maybe.
Everyone good for the next question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready? What was the name of the druid clan you guys ended up with last session?
I know that one.
Yep.
And for the last question, what was the colour of the dragon you fought last session?
Ooh.
I know, I'm intimately familiar with his breath weapon. So.
Oh, shit. Give me a minute. I'm trying to remember.
Scrolling for this
I
session.
feel like I should get the countdown sound on my
Please. Please
on
don't.
my soundboard for this.
No.
Do.
Okay, I'm going with this.
I actually feel quite confident this week.
I'm half and half.
Honestly, I'm disappointed if people don't get all of these.
Oh,
There's
don't
only
be like
it's
that.
only maybe the first one I get wrong, if I'm being completely honest.
Hit it.
It's only
Well,
a
these are all
character
very-
we spent like a year with.
Okay.
Right.
The first question is, what was the race of Rain? What was
I
everyone's
put
answers?
elf.
Dark elf.
drow.
I'll accept elf. She was a half elf, though, in theory.
Yeah.
I got one. Okay.
All right. Second question. What race was the captain of the last flight?
I had no idea. I put Minotaur.
Agriculture, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was a parrot Aarakocra, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Minotaur.
Fucking
I had
Minotaur.
no idea. I was just like, look, I'm guessing creatures that I think are cool.
I like the idea that you met a Minotaur and just didn't, it's not clocked in your head.
Yeah.
What was the name of the horse you
creature.
bought?
I did know this. Grant.
Yes.
Hey!
Yeah.
What was the name of the druids clan you guys met up with?
Medusa.
Yeah, I had Medusa.
I was really hoping someone would say Byron.
It's the Byron clan.
The Byron clan.
And the last question, what was the colour of the dragon you fought last session?
Red.
Oh, I put black.
But black.
Yeah, I don't know.
And did you say red as well, Bader?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that means both Abraham and Byron have inspiration.
Oh shit.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you got 5 out of 5.
Well, would you? I'd say no because I put down dark elf for.
No, I'd say that's fine. Don't worry about it. Like,
Oh, same vein, I only put drow. So.
yeah. So that would put you down to 3 and 4 and 4.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, because I remember he was being chopped off, so she looked more thingy.
Yeah.
I just want to say I got a new high score of 3 out of 5.
Hey, no,
And
that's
you should all be very proud of
Minotaur
me.
was wild.
I had no idea.
But the Minotaur,
You can play as a Minotaur, right?
you can, but surely you would have remembered a Minotaur.
I don't know.
we have
It's also
technically.
kind of
we have-
a hint. It's also kind of a hint in the name of the boat as well, being the last flight.
Okay, I didn't think about that.
Well, we have technically fought a Minotaur.
It was
We
the
did.
Yes.
Minotaur.
I played as it.
Correct.
I was the Minotaur.
I like to imagine Zoe sees everything as a Minotaur.
Oh yeah, never Minotaur. It's always that as a person. I don't. Yeah, I'm very tolerant of other people.
This is a goblin. Everyone's just a bigger goblin.
It's like you read my mind.
Well, so we'll get on to the recap now. Last session was a bit of a interesting one. The party fought a dragon, and with the assistance of Oberyn's brother and Oberyn's brother's guards. Oberyn's brother's guards got really fucking annihilated, and I think both survived on 1 HP. And I believe the party got fairly messed up in themselves as well.
Mhm.
I believe there was scarring, permanent injuries, variety of such. Post the dragon fight, the party was held to a hero's welcome back into the city, cheering as such that they've never heard before, really. But they were taken back to the Lord's Manor to rest. And after a night's rest, both Abraham and Zoe woke up to find that that Oberyn was missing. Having a talk with both the Lord of Paper and the Oberyn's brother, Aetherion. Probably should mention the name after saying Oberyn's brother about a million times. They discovered that there have been successive attacks from these dragons across the lands, and it seemed that the motivations basically boiled down to boredom, from what they can gather, from what they heard the dragons talking about. It looked like they was relieving stress, I think was the phrase they used. Distraught with this news, the Abraham and Zoy's also then went to go find Oberon, tracking him down in the woods as it was and that's when he was noticed, and meeting up with Oberon, seemingly having issues firing his weapon. A emotional moment went down in which Oberon left, turning invisible and seemingly just leaving. The both of them contacted Orpheron to ask if they had seen him, but Orpheron, promising Oberon, chose to hide that Oberon was staying around and created a lie regarding a note being left. With Abraham and Zoe not having any other alternatives, they decided to travel over to the Druid clan in hopes of healing both Abraham's heart and Zoe's new affliction caused by the dragon, which was minor neuralgia.
I had horrifically burnt skin. Remember?
Yeah.
Then didn't you get nerve damage after that as well?
Yeah.
I
I got
believe-
doubled up. I went down twice. The second one, I nearly died entirely, but was saved by 1 hit point. I think.
It's always fun. They got to this clan seeming snake heraldry. Fucking that's a
Heraldry,
good word.
yeah.
Marked across the camp and finding an old healer of the clan. Basically, he said that she could heal them for 500 gold each, or in the scenario of they wanted to save that money, they could go find the herbs themselves, but were warned that it was up a mountain infested with dragons. They pointed. She pointed the party over to a young lad who lived in the town that knew the paths and could hopefully direct them. I say that's where we leave off. I think you guys were literally just standing sort of Byron's hovel.
Yep.
Talking about the mountain. If I missed out anything, please do call it out.
1 second, I'm going to be flipping a coin.
What time is it
20 past.
in the game?
I'd say it's probably about 10.
10. Cool.
Dylan,
Hello.
heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So, Byron, I believe that you, 1 second, my work's now phoning me.
Oh no.
I need to put yourself on mute.
I'm just gonna
Byron
gonna
says
pick
that
up off where he left and hope for the best.
So, Mr. Byron, you come here often?
I live here. You're in my house.
I'm gonna look around and be like,
It's a lovely house.
I'm gonna glance over at Abraham, who seems to have glazed over completely. And I'm just gonna go back and be like,
Any advice on climbing mountains?
Don't go there when there's lots of dragons.
I'm gonna nod thoughtfully. Be like,
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Is it a bad idea?
To go near dragons? Yes.
Back.
Bad idea.
Thank God.
Take over, Abraham, please. I have no idea
What,
what you're
what I
gonna
just
say.
missed? I've just literally had.
I've just chatted shit for about 30 seconds.
Um, Byron, I believe that you know paths up way up the mountain. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know the mountain like the back of my hand.
Perfect.
Oh, that's good.
If if we take you to the well, the best way to describe your herbalist in your clan, and she describes to you the flowers we are looking for, would you be able to assist us?
Yes, that's why you were sent here right now. I've already agreed to help.
I know, but
You said you could kill a dragon, so I'm happy to take you as long as you kill more dragons if they fight us.
Always high
Um,
fives, Abraham.
yes. At the same time, Abraham also gives Zois like when like a look in his eye, like we have technically killed dragons.
I'm like, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you guys told me that you could kill them on your own.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna like nudge Abraham in the
Because I
ribs.
tell you, there's a high likelihood that we do encounter dragons up that mountain. There's lots of them.
I'm
there.
gonna nudge Abraham in the ribs. Don't say anything. Just go with it.
Yes, I said. Well, yes, we have defeated dragons. It's again, it would still be in our best interest if we could not attract many of them, if possible.
But if you want to not attract the dragons, I'm gonna. He just looks at Abraham. He's like, "You need to rest for a bit." I can see from the way you're moving, you are not ready to climb that mountain infested with dragons.
But the issue is, if I do not go up that mountain, I will not be able to assist my ailments.
How long does the debuff of your medicine last for?
I can take it now and it will counteract it.
If it only lasts 3 hours, right?
Correct. It takes a couple of days, so
Look, realistically, how long is it going to take us to get up this mountain?
Probably about a week.
It's going to take us about a week to get up this mountain. I think you should rest before we go.
A whole week of climbing mountains.
okay. So it's gonna. If that's the case, then we've got a day and a half of resting then. In that theory, if that's the case, Byron, where would be the best? Where's the best place that we could rest for a few days and gain some
Rest
respite?
here, I guess.
Are you sure? You see Abraham like quite surprised by that.
I mean, I imagine it's basically like a fucking hole in the ground with a rug in the middle.
Yeah.
Sounds nicer than some places we've
He'll
stayed.
have like a rolled up futon or something.
Oh,
I'm guessing the whole fucking town. It's not really like, as I said, permanent structures. I think I described it last time.
Hmm.
They very much like they hollow out a tree, or like, they find out a hollowed out tree and just live in there. Want not, waste not. It's kind of the the logic of it. It's not as though they really care. Like, fuck it, you're gonna sleep on the ground there. Yeah, sure.
They are.
I don't
Druids,
care.
yeah.
I sleep where there's ground.
Okay.
there's a flat patch of ground here. I'll sleep here.
Sometimes I sleep in trees.
I like
Well,
Byron.
I can turn to Zois to say I apologize for this, Zois. We may have to wait here for a few days.
Zoe's just gonna just nod. He's like,
This will suffice.
Is there anything you'd like to do over these next couple of days, Zois? I'm probably going to be helping the people and probably inquiring if they know anything about my race, if at all.
I kind of want to find like an ointment or something for my skin. Because I imagine that every waking moment is pretty painful.
Yeah, I can guess that.
Yeah.
What was it that got rid of your one?
Moa?
Your neuralgia, was it? What was it that got rid of your one? Because Auburn had the bad one. You had the light.
Oh. Let me find the thing for it. I think it was just rest, as I remember.
Wasn't it 10 days of rest or
I
something like
think Auburn's one was 20 days of completely uninterrupted rest.
Lingering injuries by damage table. Minor rapture. There it is. It only takes 10 days to resolve on its own. Yeah, not too bad.
And you've already rested a day as well.
Yeah, we had a day of chill.
Maybe we could... How pressing is it that you get up the mountain?
I'm gonna leave that up to Abraham.
I think if there's the chance that we have to fight dragons, it's best you're in tip-top shape.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be best if we rest for a day or so, and well, at least 2 days for us to, for at least for me to recover, and for
Do we want to wait for the little man to sort out his burns?
I kind of look at
They're looking quite crispy.
I'm gonna look at Abraham and go,
He can't be a man.
I'm sorry, are you a woman?
I'm gonna hold my breast.
My bad.
You see Abraham look at Zois. You have breasts?
I'm gonna look at him and go,
Mind your fucking business.
oh god.
But I was just like, Zois, with your ailment currently, would you be able to go up the mountain as you are?
Can I do like a check for that, Luca? With like, is it gonna kill me immediately?
When you give a medicine check,
Yeah, I'll do that then.
I'll assist you with the medicine check.
I'm
I mean, I get
using it-
advantage.
I think if you're doing a medicine check on yourself, you actually have to do a roll to
To
see
see
if you
how-
can do a medicine check on yourself.
Yeah, that's why I'm assisting it.
So I'm doing advantage.
No,
No,
give me just a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's what the neuralgia does. It stops you taking actions if you don't pass the con save.
13.
And then you're able to do it. Right, give me a medicine check.
Hang on. There we go. Medicine, and I can roll that with advantage because he's helping me.
Yep.
It was a 1 or a 2, so I got a 5.
That's some good rolling.
That is some good rolling.
You don't know. This looks pretty bad. Your leg might fall off.
I'm just gonna look at Abraham and be like,
Abraham, I may die.
Byron will be inspecting him himself as well.
Give me a medicine check.
Byron rolled a 3.
"Oh my god, we're all as bad as each other."
Yeah, I think you're gonna die if you go up that mountain. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at Abraham and I'm just gonna
I'm amazed
faint.
you're still alive. How are you standing?
Abraham, I'm feeling weak.
Okay. If that's the case, then I think it's gonna be the rest. If we rest for 10 days, so like you can get better and I can become more alive.
More alive.
Yes. I'll probably I'll probably help out around the town, seeing if, because I've got plenty of days to rest. I'll probably, if anyone needs healing, I'll heal people, and inquire if can find anything about giants, about my race.
I do imagine, by the way, at the second you've got a kind of fucking bossing headache from this fucking drugs.
Yeah.
It's probably with most of the aspects of it.
Yeah, I feel fatigued as fuck. I feel terrible. I'm probably like very heavily leaning on my spear as well.
Aww. Feel bad. You know? Maybe we should just maybe we should just give it up, Abraham. I don't think it's for us.
Adventuring.
Yeah, I don't think it's for us.
No, we have a mission and a job to do. I refuse to give up on it.
He always looks visibly upset, but he nods.
All the people that have died leading up to this point, I cannot go and leave their anguish to just bitterly leave into the soil.
As you say that, as always is going to cast his mind back to the loss of Orphan, and he's going to nod.
Let's do it.
Moment.
Yeah, I like the idea that the montage is entirely Cameron's characters as well.
Yeah.
Banzu. And I don't remember any of the other
Giving
ones.
the smile, the little twinkle in his teeth. Fades into the sky.
I just see him burning someone alive.
There's always just going to
Trying
mutter to
decapitate
really.
someone.
There's always just going to go.
God, I miss Bonzu.
And I don't think Zoi's ever actually met Bonzu.
He didn't.
He was your dad.
Oh no, Bonzu!
He was your adoptive father.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you all. I'm gonna go, Miss Bonzu.
He also killed an office clerk, if I'm
Yeah, I thought what you said. He set office clerk on fire.
He was the worst of all of the characters. Oh,
I don't know
God,
what a
love.
bonzu is, but sure.
I'm gonna. By any chance, do I still have the Bonzu's communist agenda that I drew? Can I just give that to? Can I just give that
Byron.
over?
Oh no,
Byron.
no! Don't do that! Don't do that!
I'm gonna give him the communist agenda.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna nod.
It served me well.
Like
I imagine
he
this
opens it,
looks
it's
like-
written in Goblin. Like, I can't read this.
I'm just gonna nod. Go,
Neither can I.
oh God.
So what are you guys, doing?
Oh yeah, we're playing D&D shit.
Yeah, I guess if we're waiting, Byron's just doing what he would normally do around the clan, you know? Slacking off, basically.
I was gonna say, what does he do?
He pretends to work.
My man.
I'll be helping out around the town and doing bits and bobs. And
Give me a... Oh, what check this be? As you're doing so...
Mhm.
Sorry. Don't remember all the fucking D&D fucking rolls. Insight check.
All of us.
Just for Abraham for now, until
Okay.
I find out what you're doing.
Valid.
9.
Fuck me, we're rolling high today, lads.
Yep.
This is it.
Christ.
It's the best we'll ever do.
You wouldn't notice anything then. Yeah, I mean, people accept your help. They don't seem to be like reticent of you. I mean, obviously they're giving you looks, but you don't suspect it's for like Goliath heritage or anything. Just who the fuck are you, basically?
You're not from round here.
Yeah. Small town mentality.
Exactly. And they very much are just getting on with their days. Just garnering herbs. You think that, from what you probably gather, there's probably some scouts looking out for their next location if they need to move. Zois, what would you be doing?
I'd probably just be sort of loitering, looking busy, pretending I know what I'm doing, even though I have no idea. I'd probably offer to help Byron.
You go find Byron, he's just safing under a tree somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of work I can do.
And I'd just lay with him.
Snuggle in.
I feel like he wouldn't even notice me. I'm so small.
After like 8 hours, Byron wakes up and there's a little bit of
Byron would
warmth.
just like roll into it, start hugging him, and like crush him in a hug while he's
Oh.
asleep.
It feels
Oh.
nice
So he's
but
like, he can't
terrifying.
sleep because he's like,
Just
my
choking.
burns, my burns.
Oh,
My skin.
I would say Abraham was probably good, be like, throughout his days of everything. What the fuck have they got?
Byron's just a master of always being just out of sight, but he's
Oh,
never
wow.
caught.
This is a great skill.
He's using the pass without a trace to slack off.
This takes a whole new meaning to this. I like this. I like this a lot.
I'd say nothing really happens for the first 5 days, and you're invited to eat with the clan. It's not that they're actually like giving up their food for free. You are basically guests, and they would give it to you.
They're actually really chill dudes.
How were the squad that came with these two received?
Oh
Yeah, Delta Squad.
with the Delta Squad, that was it.
I imagine it's a bit more reticent, but you think you do see some druids do bring out food towards their carts.
I think I will ask Delta Squad if they want to. They can have a bit of leisure time. Like one, as long as one or two people stay by the wagon, you're just protecting it now and again. Make sure things aren't lost, but they can move around the camp and do stuff if they want to.
They'll accept you in your offer, and you would start seeing them wandering around town. But you can tell that they're confused is the word for it.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously they're very much used to being in kind of a stone city, and they're living of the normal days. They seem
Yeah.
to be wandering around. You think at one stage they've started like mapping out the area, but like
Scouting purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not intensively like wanting combat, but you think they're trying to keep up their skills at the very least.
Yeah. Okay.
Quite clever. I like
Mhm.
that.
I'd say on the 7th day of your resting, you're invited to a feast. And whereas obviously you've had meals before, this is like a clan-wide feast.
Okay.
And it is called the Gorgon Feast.
Lovely.
It seems to be would you join them with this feast?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
If offered, yeah.
If you go, it becomes a night of remembrance, I describe it as. You are told that the Gorgons were basically the two of the three leaders of this clan. They were the two sisters of Medusa.
Whoa.
And you hear some information about who this Medusa was. She was a very powerful druid back in the day. A very powerful druid. Kind of, if wanted to, maybe become even a harbinger of destruction or some variety of such. And at one stage, took on a monstrous form, able to turn other creatures to stone with just a glance, and a variety of destructive things. It's said that she destroyed 2 cities with a variety of powers. And the 2 Gorgon sisters, reticent to this massacres, decided to do something about it, enlisting, and this would have been about 1,000 years ago, a selection of adventurers. They brought down this Medusa, took her down in the stone forest. You hear that this forest is still there. It's probably about 50 miles south of where you guys are. It's fully been converted into stone. Every tree, every bug, every asset. And this feast was on the day of her killing, as grief from the Gorgon sisters for having to do it to her. And it has slowly become a feast to remember all the dead that has happened within Druid tribes. Remember the names, and there's a lot of names to remember. You see that they have written down the names of all the Druids who have died throughout the years, from old age to prime to everything. This is just a day without judgment, a day without anything, just to remember the dead.
This is just lovely.
It's everyone feels massive respect by being allowed to actually come.
Yeah, Zoe's actually feels like a moment of knowing and understanding. Because obviously he's felt more lost than most. I think he likes this.
And Byron's there heckling during the story because he doesn't believe it.
Oh,
It's just a
Bloody
thing they
hell.
tell the young'uns to make them fall in line. It's not real. Nothing could be
Like-
that powerful.
Like, shut up, Byron. I'm enjoying this.
It's just a story.
Oh, I suppose he's gonna shed a tear. It means a lot to him. To remember.
I will say, halfway during the feast, and halfway during everything, it's very much you hear them a lot of the conversations about. It's like, oh, you remember this guy? Yeah. Or I heard about that story before, and it's very much kind of just nattering about the past. You see someone bring out a small podium, and you suspect, looking at it, there should be on something on top of it. You're not sure. It's not massive, but probably the size of a mug of some variety like that size. And marked into this podium, it seems like an ancient podium, very, very old, like carved out of very ancient wood. You see the words marked, "Tears of Medusa," and you think this is very symbolic in terms of what it is, but no one really talks about it. It seems the actual podium is part of the feast, but nothing else is mentioned about it.
Would I be able to investigate it from where I'm sitting? Like, see if
You
I
can
don't
look at
understand
it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Twelve.
Well, at 12, I'd say what you can see is, as I said, this is a very ancient-looking wooden podium, but you notice at the top of it, the wood seems to naturally form into stone. Like, it seems strange, but it's not like much stone at the top of the thing. It looks like it's kind of bleeding down, like it's kind of like started. Like, it looks like it was spreading throughout the wood weirdly, the stone.
Oh.
This feels kind of weird.
As if it was something taken from the stone forest they were mentioning earlier.
I don't know, because as it was mentioned previously that everything was turned into stone in this stone forest. You can see that there was clearly ancient bits of wood there. It's not so that was converted all into stone, but part of it was.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to gauge if it was actually taken from the stone garden without, asking, I suppose.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be seen as quite impolite, though.
Abraham also feels a bit uncomfortable all of a sudden. But he'll probably just watch for a bit longer anyway. But Abraham has a bad feeling. Yeah.
The night continues. I imagine it's. I imagine they'd probably ask if there's anyone that you'd like to. I imagine there would be some of them. Is there any dead that you would like to remember?
Abraham would go and remember his family. He would mourn the loss of a lot of what he knew that was found out to be lies. The loss of Oberon leaving us. The loss of the people of the town that all died. Yeah, I can imagine Abraham would be quite down in the dumps thinking about it.
And Zoyce?
I'm just going to remember my people.
And do you talk about it?
Hmm?
Do you talk about it to them?
Yeah, but I'll be a bit more reserved, I think. because it's quite close to home for me.
And Byron?
I think Byron takes issue with this whole thing. He's very dismissive of people trying to talk to him about it, and it's just stuffing his face in a corner.
I mean, he eats good food.
My
Like,
kinda
you can
guy.
tell that they can tell they fucking like put out the stops for this one.
But it's almost like he I don't know how to say.
By the way,
He
guys,
doesn't
if
like
you
the
want-
idea of having a specific day to remember people.
at this very second as well, guys, I can't do any rolls because I currently don't have a screen that is working. So I am
Oh.
trying to fix this as I'm currently going along.
Oh.
Where's my oven knife?
Sorry, my fucking shoulders are killing me.
Oh, good.
Next, you see the night comes to a close, and the whole tribe is thanked for being here. You see them go over to the podium, and you hear the elder, the one which sent you to go see Byron in the first place.
Mm-hmm. I have screens.
Wait. And she goes up to the podium and says, "Our search still continues. The threat of these tears being out in the world is still worrying to imagine, but we've heard rumors, we've heard information, and we're still looking. We shall recover them, and we shall remember Producer for all her flaws. I bid everyone a good night, and if anyone needs to talk to me, I am always free." The feast draws to a close, and I imagine probably about, you see them all start cleaning up and such. Throw the scraps out to the woods, and we draw to another day of closure. Until the end of your kind of resting as always, you don't have any other events happen. You can tell the druids are kind of just surviving. You do notice, and I imagine you probably would start talking more, there are people going out, not for foraging. You think there are people going out on longer trips, and you see them come back after time. You think they're looking for something. And I'd say, Byron, you know that there's been talks around the town of something feeling wrong as of late. They've noticed that trees have started to lose leaves too early.
Uh-oh.
You've noticed that life in the seas, you've heard from other clans, as in fish, are starting to become more sparse. The air feels, obviously there's ash in the sky, but it's starting to feel a bit less lively, more stagnant. You've noticed this, the clan has been picking up on it for months, but something's out of whack. Something is. Well, it feels like it's dying. But it's not being. I say acknowledge is the wrong word. It looks like people are looking into it, but it's definitely not being talked around the town yet.
Yeah, I imagine Byron has sort of looked at these two wanting to go up that mountain as a gift horse, as it were. He wants to go up there and see what the fuck's going on. But, he also doesn't want to fight a million dragons.
That is
Okay,
that is
he's got
fair.
the Dragon Slayer twins with him now.
Yay!
Yeah, woohoo!
So, yes. You get to your end of your days, and I'd say, Zois, your neuralgia starts to flare down.
Yay!
Abraham, obviously, your drugs have worn off.
Mhm.
And I imagine it's a nice breath of air to have.
Yeah. Very much so. I don't feel like a drug fiend anymore.
And I'd say after these days, you notice some activity from the eye.
Okay.
You see it buzz, turn on, it seems. And kind of just starting to float about 10 feet above your head.
Yeah, for some reason, because I had it on the chain, a chain on my neck. Like imagine Abraham just floating with the eye.
I'm just been dragged. I was like, well, this doesn't seem normal.
He's possessed.
But it just seems to be hovering there.
Am I with Abraham at this time?
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, I'd say you have now recovered.
I'm gonna look at Abraham and be like,
Mr. Abraham, you okay?
Like yes, it seems like our friend is watching us, possibly.
Oh,
What the heck is that?
wait, what was that?
What the heck is that?
That
That is a
Abraham.
You could say it is a good friend watching us. I would have thought, or should I say, I would hope.
Byron's just like staring at it, like moving back and forward a little bit, waving at it, seeing if it moves.
Anyone in there?
Zoe knows what it is. What was that?
I kind of imagine it wouldn't move with any of Byron's kind of movements.
I kind of look and wave and then give like a nod to Oberon, see if he ever responds from the eye. I'd probably say, "Hello, Oberon."
I guess you wouldn't see anything.
I expected that.
Everything as expected.
Is there anything you like us to do, Oberon, or are you just checking on us? Any movement would say, I'd say for yes, no movement for no.
Why are you talking to the ball? I don't understand.
Don't worry, it's fine. To be honest, I'm not sure why I'm talking to him. I'm just hoping for a response from him.
Byron like crouches down to Zoe. Does the ball have ears?
Zoe's just gonna look at him and go,
I don't know.
This is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck this guy, right?
I'm just gonna look at Byron and I'm just gonna go,
It's a good way to communicate with someone far away. Potentially, maybe.
He's gonna be like an old person using a phone. Hello? Can you hear me? I'm Byron.
Oh.
Does that get any response?
I imagine not. No.
I don't think your ball is working.
Kind of like wave Oberon, like to come, Oberon's eye to come to me. See if it does anything.
I don't think so. No.
He's going to be like,
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I don't think you could reach it.
Do you want me to say something? I'll say Oberon's wife's name.
Go on,
Elfira.
do it.
Alfera.
What's an Orfera?
It doesn't matter.
We just saying
At
words.
least not for now.
Cricket.
You attack Byron, you go. Say a word.
Cricket.
Oh, this is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
We're just trying to get a response.
Anything else? What else can we try?
Shoot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell at it. Actually, no, that feels like a no. I'm not gonna do that. That feels like a bad idea. Can I throw a rock at it?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock.
All right. Give me a. What the fuck is rock throwing? Dex.
Yeah, sure.
It would be an improvised weapon.
Is that going to be in my actions?
Wait a second. Yeah, give me a dex check.
9.
I don't think that hits. I think it's
I
got
throw a
AC
rock
on
and
it.
it just
20.
misses.
Yeah.
Someone must throw a rock. I'm shit at throwing.
Why are we throwing rocks at your ball?
Because to get a response. Come on, Byron, pay attention.
I don't understand what the ball does.
I'm just looking at it and go,
Neither do I, but it's worth a try.
Byron goes to slap the ball.
I mean,
oh god.
I imagine it's probably about 15 feet in the air.
Byron misses the ball. I think I rolled that as Oberon accidentally, lol.
Open it back!
Oh, he's alive!
Fires a disintegration ray at you.
Yeah, it just looks down at Zoys. Bzzz.
Oh my god.
I'd say,
I'm about to die.
even with your experiments, you probably won't get any reaction out of it. It just seems to be floating there.
I will go and find something that I can stand on to grab it. It doesn't. I don't really need much. 'Cause I'm quite tall.
As you walk off,
Mhm.
it follows you.
Oh,
It's just hovering and following.
Yes.
Huh. Well, I mean, this doesn't feel bad.
I'll still attempt what I'm doing first. What I was trying to do, and see if I can stand on something to grab it off. It's just going to float away from me.
I imagine probably,
Oh.
if you were to attempt it, it would try buzzing just upwards, just so you're out of your reach.
Can I stand?
I don't think the ball wants to be touched.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be following us for a while. Aaron,
Hello.
since we have rested now, I believe it would be suitable for us to head up the mountain.
Yes, I was going to say we should go, but then your ball started to fly.
Yes, a very unexpected thing, but yes, I'd say. Are you ready to head out? Is there anything you need?
I've been ready to go for 10 days.
Okay.
Zoy's is going to look at him and go,
Are you ready to shut up?
Um,
Yeah, I'm not the one that wants to go up the mountain. You do.
if that's
No.
the case, I will go find Delta Squad because I'm assuming Delta Squad's going to want to come with us.
How treacherous is the path up to Tip Mountain? I.e., are we going to be able to bring Grant with us?
To the actual mountain itself, no issue.
Yeah, I think Byron would say to these guys, my suggestion, you have your lads with you. My suggestion would be we'd bring them with us. We'd take your horse to the bottom of the mountain, and then you send them back with the horse. The less people we have on the mountain, the less likely we are to get murdered by dragons. In my expert opinion.
Okay.
Especially
Well,
if
I'll
they
let
have armor.
I'll let Delta Squad know what we're doing and to pet themselves, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they can't come up with us, unless we can say scout the area and as well, and see if there's anything around of interest.
I'm concerned for your horse's life. I will be honest. Dragons, horses, dinner.
Mm.
You catch
Yeah.
my drift.
They don't mix.
Yeah.
They like to eat. That sort of thing.
So, just to confirm, are you using Delta Squad to scout ahead on the mountain?
Scout around the area of the camp, because Delta Squad, as I said, the more people up, the more dangerous it's going to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get Delta Squad to search around the camp to keep the wagon safe while we head up them for now.
Okay. So they're saying in the Druid camp, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because, as I say, with the horse and all that, it's going to be more of a target.
Gotcha.
We're going to try and be sneaky beaky like. I would have thought.
Thank you.
That's fine with me. I have to check. So,
Do you have a way of contact your charms? Once we're coming back, you could always contact them to meet us at the bottom of the mountain, and then
Do we have a way to contact them? I could use sending, can't I?
that.
yeah, sending would work, wouldn't it?
You can give them a message, and they can meet us when we're coming back down, and
Hmm.
we'll have a faster way back with the cart. I'm very cautious of the dragons.
I understand them,
They
so
scared me.
if they didn't scare you, I'd be very worried.
Same.
you guys start heading?
Mhm.
So, on the map, you would start heading northwards.
Remind me where
And-
we are on.
You guys are about here-ish.
Where, sorry?
Here-ish.
Just removed on forest of big up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The mountain that is mentioned is one of these. Not a massive mountain. But you know that there is obviously dragons lurking. From the current scouting, you know there is 5 adult dragons just going on this mountain. The other mountains,
Let
obviously.
me guess. Red, white, black, green, blue.
No,
Oh.
Oh.
they're only able to identify one of the colours because most of them are kind of just far away because they're flying dragons, and that is a green one. They also know that there is wormlings crawling around this mountain and kobolds.
Lovely.
Okay.
This is a new. The kobolds have been there for a while, but we've not been able to get them out. The dragons being there is a new thing. And there seems to be very much territorial disputes between said dragons.
Okay.
You guys have not issued traveling north. What you would start seeing is dwarf patrols walking around.
Oh.
Oh.
As you're starting to head into the country of Kege, a massive dwarven country. And I imagine it's probably a lot less these days, but there are still some flying patrols of Aarakocra.
Oh.
You think you see them kind of just buzz over. They have a quick look at you. You see them pull out probably a telescope from time to time.
Byron waves up at them.
Then they wave back. They're not being hostile. They're just checking you out just to see who you are.
I mean, it makes sense, really, doesn't it? I suppose.
There's a prepared sign that just says, "How's the wife and kids?"
So you know them, hey, Byron?
Probably. I can't see who it is from here.
Just an assumption. Oh dear.
I imagine compared to the more parrot looking like Aarakocra of the captain of the last flight, these look more eagle-ish in style.
Okay.
I never thought I'd hear the word eaglish. That's good. I like that.
Hey, you know, D&D is the way. It's the way to get new words in.
Welcome to English, kids.
Eagle-ish.
Eaglish.
Not quite eagle, but he is ish.
And as you get to the base of the mountain, you see, obviously, the site that's on your screens. A kind of darker mountain surrounded by a pine forest. You'd see that there is obviously the ash cloud, and you think the ash cloud is very much brushing the top of the mountain. The cave that contains the herbs that you acquire is this one.
Okay.
Which one was
The
that?
middle one.
Sorry.
It was this one.
Oh, that one. Thank you.
Are you pinging?
I am.
I am not
Yeah,
seeing.
that's it.
pings.
I'm pinging too.
No, I can't see any pings. Weird.
I don't know.
They'll be next.
I'm
to
usually
the-
I'm usually not seeing you two. Oh, you're on the wrong map.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, this one.
I thought you were pinging which mountain we were looking at.
My apologies. Yes, but this particular cropping. And Oberon, you know this mountain well.
Who?
You know there's multiple routes to this particular place.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Oberon's not here, my guy.
Byron.
Oberon's dead.
No,
He's not dead.
he's just a very naughty boy.
So naughty.
I mean, how do you know? Maybe it's not Oberon's eye. Maybe it's someone else's eye now.
Mm,
Oh my
People
god.
have two eyes, right? There could be another eye of marriage. Shit.
Oh, this doesn't feel
I
good.
can neither confirm or deny this.
Oh no.
But you know there's multiple routes. But you know these routes obviously have their own risks to them. But to get onto the mountain proper and not be seen by dragons, you are seeing them flitter about. Mostly wormlings. But you do see a few adult dragons knocking around. You don't think they're all monochrome. Oh, sorry, chromatic. I don't know where those go from monochrome.
Sounds cool.
You see some metallic adult dragons, but you can't identify their colours.
I mean, I imagine Byron's got relatively good knowledge about dragons with what's
Yeah.
been going on. They'd probably be like, right, it looks like there are some potentially good dragons here. I think it's best that we just don't encounter a dragon. End of. Ideally, if we have to encounter one, go for one of the shiny ones.
agreed.
They're normally okay. Some of them can be a bit arrogant.
Oh.
We don't want to get caught by one of the little ones, because in all likelihood, they will fight us. And the fighting will attract the big ones.
Yes.
That does not sound fun.
Agreed.
So,
The best course of action is no action.
Just dig a
you
hole.
do know. You do know that there is a cave system which probably can block some outer head views, or there is a river which you might be able to walk along to get higher up the mountain.
Okay, so we've basically got two routes. We go through the mountain or we go around the mountain. Both are going to be... Obviously, if we go around the mountain, dragons are hanging out overhead. They might see us. If we go through the mountain, we don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
What's
I
worse?
imagine with the appearance of the dragons, lots of things that used to live out here will be living in the caves.
Mhm.
I was going to say, what's worse? In a cave of things that we don't know, or outside of things that we do know?
We'll be using Pass Without a Trace on us, so we will be sneakier.
Oh, thank God.
In all honesty, I'd say it'd probably be safer with the river, in my opinion. But you know this land much better than me, Byron. I trust you mostly in this, as you know this
At this
mountain.
stage, with the appearance of the dragons, I would say either way is anybody's guess. It's more, do we want to fight something that we don't know what it is, or do we want to potentially have to fend off dragons?
It may. How well can you see in the dark?
I'm fine in the dark.
Okay, because
Got that elf blood.
I am quite blind. I'd have to have torches and lights.
I see. Maybe we go outside then.
Hmm,
Torches and lights could potentially attract the dragons from outside as well.
correct. I think the river's probably going to be the best option for now.
I'm inclined to agree.
Sounds like we're going round the mountain. When we
Hmm.
come.
When we
When
come.
we come. Right, I'll use Pass Without a Trace on us then. We get
Beautiful.
plus 10 to stealth rolls.
Audio. Sorry, just which one to confirm?
We're gonna go around the river.
Cool. Give me a second.
If anyone else has any spells that could help, or tools or anything, now is the time.
Can I say that again, please, Byron?
Just if anyone else has any spells or anything that would help with this, with sneaking around, now is the time.
No, I do
I
not.
don't. I can, however, summon a greater demon.
That doesn't sound like a thing that's gonna help us right now.
What do you mean? I am going to mention my Cloak of Arachnida, which means that I can do stuff. I also have a Pass Without Trace scroll, apparently.
Oh, maybe it would be better to use that then.
Yeah.
And then I can maintain a guidance on Abraham.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You get an extra D4.
Yeah, can I use that on us then?
Or you can give it to me and I can use it. I should.
Oh, yeah,
just
I'll
be
give
able
it-
to use it, right?
I'll give it to Byron. I'll get rid of it.
Oh, yeah?
I forget how scrolls work.
It has a charge, apparently. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it means you can use it once and then it'll
Right.
go away.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Right, here we go. Spell scroll is the words, the single spell, written magical side. So if the spell is on your spell list, you can read the scroll and cast a spell without providing any material components.
Easy peasy.
Otherwise, the spell is unintelligible. Cast the spell by reading the scroll. Spell requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, words on the paper, whatever. If the spell is in your cast list, but is of a higher level than you can normally cast, is it?
No, I can use Pass Without a Trace.
Perfect. In that case, I think it just eats the spell and it gets your bonuses and such.
Cool. Yeah, still just a +10 to stealth, but I don't have to use a spell slot. I
Yeah.
realise now that I'm using it, so I still have to concentrate on it, so I can't do guidance. But that's fine.
Ah.
We have an extra second level spell.
Never a bad thing.
No. Valid.
Yes, these aren't Oberon spells. These are real spells.
So, you guys, where has that map gone? Sorry, let me just upload something.
God, forever. Oh.
Well, we'll start off with doing this. Can I have a stealth check as you enter this particular part of the mountain?
Dum, ba-da-dum, dum, 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 dum.
Stealth check, yeah?
I got
Yeah.
25.
Boosh. I got
Holy shit!
a 14.
Nice.
18.
We're looking pretty sneaky today.
Had to happen, right?
Well, for the rolls we had earlier.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I think we hit every number under 10 earlier.
Yeah.
So, you are able to get through without an issue. But you suspect as you're getting past the river and such like that, you see something lurking within.
No.
It doesn't see you.
Oh, it's alright then.
You're able to get past without issue.
Wonderful.
I'd
Did
say
we see what it was?
passed without a trace.
Oh,
What did you see what that was? Yeah, I can send you a picture.
I don't want to see now. I'm terrified.
Oh no.
It's a Mylurk.
Kind of looks like one.
Oh! Oh, I'm curious. Let me know what is in chat.
Not this thing again. This was one of the options the last time we fucking did something underwater.
Yep.
Oh, where is it? Oh, I fucking lost my screen again. Ah!
Yeah, to be fair, where
Oh,
is
it's
it?
back again.
In general.
What the fuck?
In general.
I think my.
What
I think.
the fuck is that?
Don't know
Oh!
I've never considered this. I will make a D&D channel.
Ugh.
Guys in chat, I apologise if you hear me swearing a lot. It's because my screens decide that they no longer want to be screens and just big black things.
I think you've been swearing a lot for
Yeah,
the
about
last
3
fucking.
years,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm being extra nice today.
Where the fuck did I save this to?
But you're able to progress the mountain a bit more. We'll even do this full or old RPG style. So
There we go, chat. That's all we see. That took far too long.
big fish boy.
Mm.
As you get past the edge of the mountain, you do see some tracks. You think there's kobolds in this area.
Not
Ooh.
kobolds.
Kobolds.
Tricksy little bastards.
And you're also presented with two more options. This one here. Where the fuck is my... There you go. This one here. Oh, this one here.
So we are on the circle, are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Up or left,
Are there any
basically.
defining characteristics about the two paths?
To the left is, I mean, as you can see, obviously, a lot less high up the mountain. But you suspect that the kobolds, track-wise, might have headed more towards that direction. To the north, You don't see any tracks at all.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Let's just go north and let's avoid any fights.
Wow, Byron with his expert survivalness. But like, just because
I,
you see
I,
no
I,
tracks doesn't mean there's nothing in there. It means there's
I
nothing
just
coming
want to say,
out.
I just
Oh,
looked at,
that's true.
I looked at Zois and said, "There's nothing going up there because they're scared of the dragon being up there."
That feels fine.
Well, this is, we're
But I'd
also,
rather-
I guess, more likely to be spotted by dragons if we go up.
Do we? I mean, kobolds are easy to fight, right?
Kobolds are only little guys, but they do tend to worship dragons.
I say we get kobolds then.
I also feel like we're being pretty sneaky right now, so we might just be able to get past.
Sneak past. Yes, I'm gonna say kobolds for now.
Okay. As you start heading this direction, good. Can I have a perception check out of everyone?
Deception.
Yes, please.
All of us, or
Yes,
just?
please.
Oh,
It's one thing Abraham's very good at.
I got an 11.
I got a 14.
Okay. And what did everyone get?
24.
24. You're walking along, and you see a kobold. And you suspect it's just kind of standing out in the open by itself. It looks like it's looking over a chest that seems to be working through. And you start sneaking through towards it. I imagine all kind of, past it. And just as you're doing so, Abraham stops the group. And you see there is a tripwire linked to a large boulder that was hanging overhead.
Oh my god.
Oh.
If you look, and Abraham looks a bit closer at this kobold. It looks like it was a mop that was wearing a shed skin. That's just kind of
Amazing.
flattering in the wind.
Oh.
But-
Zoe's is gonna like let out a little.
Dear.
Oh. I kind of look at the guys, like, thank God for that. I'd say let's avoid this, and be very, very cautious.
As you walk along, I presume you're still heading towards the kind of kobold area. While avoiding the traps, of course. And I'm not going to make you roll again for another trap. But you do notice that Abraham spots a lot. You suspect that these kobolds have
Bastards.
set up just fucking variety of everything that looks hellish. Even just as you open up a crate, you notice that there's a bunch of just kind of worms that would fall on your head just from the top of the lid.
So not dangerous, just unsettling.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Just so they're being dicks for the sake of being dicks, as well.
I don't like them. They're assholes.
As we're going, Byron's like, two can play that game. We'll find some scat or something on the trail, and they'll just put it in a really awkward place for them, so someone steps in it.
Nice. You showed them, Byron.
You know it. You can't prank the prank master.
He's unprankable.
Prank
And
prank.
as you continue walking along, you see 3 kobolds playing cards. And you also notice that there is one kobold that seems to be. You think he was supposed to be taking watch, but he's just sleeping in a chair.
I'm gonna look at Byron. I'm gonna go.
Do you know? He's doing the same as you do.
Can I'd like to make sure. I want to see if he's. I want to look to see if he's actually sleeping or is he fake sleeping.
All right, give me a medicine check. Disadvantage because you're probably doing it
Yeah.
from like you're not touching him, right?
Yeah. 18.
This motherfucker is faking it.
Good spot.
From the
But
position.
I mean, you suspect, very much looking at him, he's good at, he's obviously got the trickster mind of, he knows that if he goes to sleep and then people walk past him, he can stab him in the back.
Yeah.
But you do notice him opening his eye every couple of minutes.
He's good, but he's not that good.
He's good, but he's not quite Carlin.
He's not Carling even slightly.
Okay, so if that's the case, so he hasn't spotted us as of yet.
No.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, to pretend to be asleep, it's actually kind of making it harder for him to make a watch.
He probably just should have kept watch.
I kind of look at the group. So we have a very well Abraham Urquhart, sneaky boy, pretending to be asleep over there. What would you suggest our best course of action? As I say, he will most likely attack us if we get close. Is there a way to go around him without disturbing him?
Yeah. I'm glad you know he's asleep, and you can basically keep track of what fucking time he opens his eyes.
So what's he
clockwork.
what's he actually hiding? Is he hiding like in a doorway? Is it against a tree or what?
He's just sitting in a chair.
There's nothing else around him.
No.
There's no reason for him to be there.
Yeah. But
Okay. I'd say we just carry on being sneaky and avoid the guy. I think he's just a kind of lookout. In my own personal opinion.
I imagine he's not actually pretending to be asleep or looking out as much as he's making sure his friends don't do something to him.
Here's the kobold.
Yes.
you sneak past him
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
without much issue.
Woohoo.
Just a bunch of super sneaky guys.
So
And-
sneaky.
You suspect, looking around as you walk past him, this was supposed to be like a mining camp. Very much go out here, mine during the day, then during the night, just things like process the ores and such. You think these kobolds are doing a little small mining operation. You see a bunch of it's a fucking mess around here. They've obviously not cleaned up at all, and you see a bunch of the ore is sitting by the fire. But you notice they're very much playing cards. you probably hear the conversation going, "Go fish." I thought we were playing poker. Really? I've got Uno.
Like my birthday.
Oh.
You just hit one at the back. You've activated my trap card!
Someone's playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
One of the others is like,
We're not playing Magic the Gathering.
Charizard, go!
oh, these guys are so dumb. I love it.
What's going on here?
Have we brought any more beer? We only brought rum. Oh. So what have I been drinking?
That's the latrine!
That was the piss bucket. Oh my god.
Oh.
No wonder it was so chunky.
Ugh.
Chunky rum.
These guys are more of a detriment to themselves than anyone else.
So apart from the ore, can Abraham like have a quick look around, see if he sees anything else?
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
I'll have a look around as well. Where's perception?
I'll join in. I'll join
Boom.
in. Oh, it's the best roll I've done all day. 15.
I've got 19. You've got 15.
We can see everything.
We can.
You notice between you guys, anyone who got above a 15, which I think is
I got
definitely
15.
what fire on. Sorry.
Oh,
There's some stuff here that these kobolds not just shouldn't have, seem fucking weird for them to keep. There are like chemical tests being done and magical tests being done. You can see the apparatus for it.
What the fuck?
what?
And you hear them go. You hear one of the kobolds probably would say at one stage. And the mistress is wanting results by morning. Oh, we can still play some cards until then. It's fine. It'll take us 15 minutes to knock this out.
What the fuck are they on about? Who is this mistress?
Mistress.
What are you talking about? I can't hear nothing.
I'm going to relay all the information back to him.
Have you, Byron, have you ever heard of anyone called a mistress or anyone doing any tests up here?
Tests, no, mistress. Could just be a matriarch of kobolds. It wouldn't be unheard of, but it feels pretty weird considering there's lots of dragons around as well.
Hmm. Oh, it could be a dragon doing tests.
What are the chances that because I'm a small little dude, I can get away with pretending to be a kobold briefly? Find out what they're on about.
The issue is, you are.
I mean, you can give it a fucking go.
Because I don't want to risk us all dying. That's the only thing.
Maybe it'll be more worth trying to sneak over there, and if you get caught, you do.
Alright, yeah, I'm up for
You
that.
do
I'll
that
try that.
rather than
Yeah,
just-
we'll try that. That seems
Hmm.
better.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Coming up, Daddy-O.
Plus 10. Obviously, pass without a trace is still on.
Oh, yeah. So... fuck off. 16 then, with a plus 10.
Alright. Let me do a roll. Ooh. You think you see one of the kobolds turn around from his chair, get a drink. Goblin, your camp's over there.
Wait, what? I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be like, "Okay, kobolds."
Yeah, no, I know. My camp's over there. I've come over to see if you guys have any rum. How's your mistress doing?
She's your mistress as well.
How's the mistress doing? Sorry, slip of the tongue.
She's fine.
What is the mistress?
You see one of the kobolds look at the other kobold and roll his eyes.
Byron just
God, he's not been
deadpans
listening.
at Abraham.
Have you not been listening to the lectures?
I was away on a scouting mission by the mistress, but who is she?
The Silver Mistress.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, familiarize me again, please.
Silver Dragon lives on top of the mountain.
Okay, yes.
And I'm going to make a strong mental note about that one. Let me just write this down before I forget.
Get what?
Don't be like that. Silver Mistress equals Silver Dragon.
Now you hear one of the
Goblin
kobolds go,
camp?
"You wanted some rum, yeah?
Oh, yeah, please. Oh, yeah, I love rum. Oh,
Okay. Come here."
I cautiously head over.
And he gives you a mug. Here's some rum.
I swear to fucking it's the piss bucket. Can I sniff at it first?
Yeah, sure.
What do I smell?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, I get a +0. It's 20!
Oh shit!
Yeah, this is the piss bucket.
I also noticed he has a UTI.
He's gonna UTI.
You want to drink more water?
I'm just gonna say, you know, you passed me the wrong one. This is the piss mug.
And I'll pass it back to him.
He puts it to his lips. Oh, sorry. And
And
Oh.
I'll say,
Yeah, you really ought to get that checked out. Cranberries are fantastic for that.
the cranberries exist in this world.
yes.
I'm gonna say,
You need to find some cranberries. Maybe drink more water. Don't do any strenuous exercise for a few days. You know.
and I'll pat him on the
Right.
back.
Thanks.
That's okay.
Well, get back to your camp if you can. It's getting
I'll,
late, and the curfew is going to start happening, I think.
Oh, the curfew. Yes. What time is the curfew? Again, been on a mission. Don't actually know.
Midnight.
Thank you. Where's my camp? Again, been on a mission. Don't actually know.
Points over there, and points kind of northeastish.
Okay. I will opt in to shake all of their hands.
When I say northeastish, I kind of mean more up the mountain.
Fine by
Northeast is
me.
in upwards.
Yeah.
I just always holds like a compass directly in front of his face. He's like,
Yes, northeast. Wonderful.
Northeast towards the mountain, so northeast is worse.
I feel like Zoy's is stupid enough that makes sense to him.
Yeah.
It's like Daisy all over again.
Oh, don't get okay. Don't, let's not talk about
Oh, and I want to play Daisy then.
He's
that. Yeah,
by
I
the
feel like we
tree.
should.
What tree?
That tree. There's loads of trees.
We're in a fucking forest.
Oh god. Yeah, so Zoy's is just gonna shake all of their hands individually.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'll probably see you around.
Yeah. I'll see you at lecture tomorrow.
And as I leave, I'm gonna go,
Are you guys playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
And a fucking conference of arguments happens. No, go fish.
and then I leave. I don't say anything else, I just leave. I'm gonna let them argue now. It's a distraction.
A perfect one at that.
And I'm gonna come back to the guys. Where are you hiding, by the way?
I guess we're just in some bushes nearby.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I walk in like the opposite direction of where they told me to go and just merge into the bushes. What's that? So
What did they
while
say?
this is happening, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go.
Right, so they didn't know what game they were playing. They tried to hand me piss instead of rum. He drank it. They then told me about their mistress is a silver mistress, which is a silver dragon that lives on top of the mountain.
I'm glad you told us that in the level of importance as well.
Yes.
It's,
So there's supposedly a goblin camp around here, which surprises me. It might be worth going to investigate that further up the mountain on our way to the Silver Dragon.
why does that surprise? I got Zoe's my friend. Not all goblins are as agreeable as you.
What?
There's a reason you guys have a reputation.
A what reputation?
I feel like Zoy's has spent so long on his own, he has no idea about a reputation.
Like, I'm such a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, you might be.
Oh yeah. Okay. And I'll point in the direction of northeast up the mountain, and say,
That's where the goblin camp is. Maybe it's worth going there. I don't know though.
By any chance, is this the one that they're talking about?
Which one?
The one we need to head to.
No. It's the one slightly to your left of your cursor, though. That one.
Okay, cool.
okay. Well, you might as well go that way, right?
I don't know. What are our options?
You've got that. There is not a marking on it for the map, but there is a track that seems to lead up here. You think maybe you can would head up to there, or you think there might be something hidden in here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna let Zoe play.
And if you,
So
if you want to
I-
shoot some goblins, we can.
I would like to see them, because obviously we've still got the old. We never found my mum, did we? I'm going to ignore you, Byron. I'm going to say that to Abraham and say,
We're still out there.
You did find her skeleton and talk to it.
Yeah.
"Oh, did I? I forgot about that."
Yes.
Well, I thought there was something else that I was doing.
Yeah, crying, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm just going to go talk to the goblins. We'll
There-
do that
there-
anyway. See if we get any more
There
information.
was something related to goblins you were doing.
Oh my
What
God.
was I doing that was related to goblins?
You'll never know because you've lost the font of all knowledge. The
Auburn's
guy who
gone.
kept track of our goals.
Auburn's gone.
Yeah, the really important thing that's happening with Zoe's character.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
What was happening with
underappreciated.
my character?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't fucking know.
I actually leave you in ignorance and without all the benefits that could happen from you remembering.
Oh god.
So funny.
Hang on, let me see if I've got any notes on it.
It was a whole big thing. That was. It was like 3 sessions of just.
So we went in the water, found a cave. I got the helm of the Dominator. That was kind of cool.
Yep.
Then we found my mom's skeleton. I don't remember that.
That was before that.
That was before.
Oh,
A
did she
while.
tell me anything important?
No, you didn't ask her questions. She was traumatized at the time, so I
Oh, so who asked the questions?
believe it was Auburn in the end.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Abraham, do you remember any of the questions?
Not this time, but you do remember you have the Helm of Domination to unite the goblins.
It all comes back to him in a rush. He always remembers. I still don't know. But maybe I can use the helm of the Dominator to control the goblins. Then. Yeah.
I did say unite, but control is up to you.
Control and unite are the very similar things. Just depends who you're asking.
The only people I've ever heard say that are terrible people. I just
Hey,
wanna
hey,
put that
hey.
out there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Absolutely true, but that's not the point.
Once again, going back to the reputation.
It's always starting. It's all starting to click in his head. He's like,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're shitty people. Oh,
Morals?
Oh.
What are those?
we don't have those.
What's the plan? We want to go to the goblins, the secret place, or the path?
We could do goblins and secret place.
I feel like we don't want to double up.
I'd say secret place then.
Okay, let's skip on the goblins. Let's go secret place.
For now.
We can do whatever.
I'd say secret place. Because all in my head is going, secret tunnel! Secret
As you head up to the secret tunnel,
through the mountain.
and you start wandering in, you hear voices. You hear, Master, we brought you gold, and we brought you your experiment. And you hear a large, booming voice. Just leave them on the floor. Yes, master, yes.
God.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to go in there.
Quick
You
question.
hear one more set of words just before. That damn platinum dragon better have a fucking point.
I definitely don't want to go in there.
I feel like I could get away with convincing them, assuming there's a goblin camp.
Quick question. That voice, do I remember it from when we met the dragon? Because it was a silver
No.
dragon we met. No, a different dragon.
Different dragon.
Okay.
She was a very much a feminine, very
Mhm.
caring kind of dragon. This does not fit that vibe at all.
No. Okay. As much as they're silver, it only means they're lawful good. Doesn't mean they're actually good.
It's
You also
always.
cannot see that it's a silver dragon.
True.
I'm going to put forward
oh.
the suggestion that I go and try to see if I can
wait,
get anything out of
boys,
them.
Before you do anything, dragons are a lot smarter than kobolds.
I'm very convincing. I think you'll find.
And I just go. I just take off.
Oh fuck.
You know?
Can I'd like to.
And I will hide. So.
I'd like to roll a stealth check, please, to be stealthy in this area. Or do I not need to?
Yeah, give me a self trace.
18.
12.
I'm not stealthing, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, yeah.
So, you guys hide off to the sides. Zoids, you walk into the dragon's lair,
Oh.
and you see the dragon's kind of just picking at his things. It does seem to be like looking into certain of the materials that this kobold has dropped. The kobold did not leave the entrance. You have got it.
Oh. It's come from a different place.
You see the dragon, as you're walking in, hears you. Goblin. I expected the kobold to be bringing up all the materials. Is there anything else? He's a blue dragon, by the way.
Oh.
A chromatic blue dragon.
Oh.
I'm going to attempt to deceive him.
Oh no.
Right, tell me what you're going to do. I'll tell you what role to give.
I'm going to try to convince him that I've come to gather information for the goblins about what we should be doing and what we're meant to be doing here. Again, I've been on a mission.
So phrase that as you would a normal person.
Almighty dragon, I've been sent by the goblins to gather information about what we need to do next. We're leaderless currently. I've been on a mission by the big old mistress white dragon, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would like to point out.
Count the
You
seconds
said
how
you
quick
said the
forgot which dragon it was.
forgot which dragon.
20!
I would like to point out you said white dragon.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I said
dragon.
blue dragon.
No, you said white dragon.
You said the mistress white dragon. It was a silver dragon.
The silver
Oh,
one.
fuck.
Oh fuck.
So good.
I may have made a mistake.
Gentlemen, I have fucked up.
Okay, let me do a roll for the dragon, I suppose.
Oh,
I'm
Christ.
confident.
It's a good roll though.
Yeah, 20's pretty good.
Yeah.
The silence is not fun.
No, it's not. Hello,
Not a
Doctor.
saving throw, is it? It's just a. Okay. Good for that one. Good thing it's not a saving throw. This thing's got a +10 to saving wisdom saves.
Oh my god.
Was it adult dragon?
There's still a chance.
You suspect the dragon might have been distracted as you were talking, because it wasn't really caring what you were saying.
Oh my god.
Yes, the mistress.
Yeah.
You are collecting resources. We are processing them. We are trying to get them all back to the Platinum Dragon. We have told you all about this.
I'm so sorry, mighty blue dragon. My overlord.
You kobolds and you goblins are drawing this out. This is of a matter of precedence. Are you not worried about the world ending?
Yes, of course I am. Boy, what?
I swear, just don't pay attention. Get out of my lair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I bow and leave and bow and leave. And as I return to my friends, I give them a very happy thumbs up, even though they probably heard me fuck up.
Oh yeah, I imagine so. I'd argue that Zoe, that fucking Byron and Abraham see a miracle walking out of the cave.
I feel like you went in there just for the opportunity to die.
Would I do that?
Yes.
Oh.
It would appear so. What was the information you gained from speaking to that dragon?
The end of the world is happening.
Oh, I don't know about you guys, but we kind of already knew that was happening.
Yeah, the end of the world's happening. The dragons need the kobolds and the goblins to gather stuff. What else? That was about it. He didn't realize that I fucked up.
Remember, it's a silver dragon.
Silver, not
Not a white
white.
dragon.
Silver, not white. What's the difference?
Well, one of them's silver. The other one's white.
Yeah, what are substantial differences really between the two? Right.
Zois is actually, this is where it comes out, he's fully colorblind.
Okay. Byron pulls out of his pouch like, this is white, just like a little white leaf, and this is a silver coin. This is the difference.
Zois holds out his hands to take them both to look at them closer.
He does not give him the silver coin.
Oh, and I turn the white leaf over and I go,
This is definitely a white leaf.
That is correct. That is the color white.
Zois nods knowingly.
You always just sees a reflection of silver, like his eyes in silver, and it's just.
Everything seems the same.
Right. You're standing outside of this cave. Where do you want to go next? The path is available to you. You can theoretically go down to the Goblin Camp. I'd say you probably can go over to the cave you wanted to get to as well.
I think we wanna go to the cave we wanna go to.
I like cave.
No ish. I just wanted to check. Alright. You start heading up. This is clearly, there is evidence as you get into it, obviously, a dragon lair at this stage. Seems to be uninhabited at the second. You start wandering in?
Can we see the herbs we want?
Not from where you are. You probably need to go a bit deeper. You know they are probably less liked. Do you think they require a bit of darkness?
Do I know how deep the cave goes?
Probably about 200 feet.
Hey guys, I can see that this is being used as a dragon lair currently. I guarantee that if we go in here, it's gonna come home. I've travelled with you two for about 7 days. You are the unluckiest motherfuckers I've ever met.
What do you mean?
Zois recounts literally the last 30 seconds.
The whole time we've been on this mountain, someone's been trying to die.
Okay, as you were, carry on.
How do we want to handle this?
I think at this point, Zoids is still trying to come to terms with the fact that he fucked up. So he's just gonna let you guys take the reins.
How big are the herbs we're after?
Not massive. Probably the size of your fist per like thing.
Okay, so I could turn into like a spider or a rat or something, and just run in, gnaw a bit off, and bring it out.
I like that plan.
Or we can sneak in and try and not get caught by a dragon that's definitely gonna come home while we're in there. I'm feeling it. Especially with a curfew approaching.
Midnight curfew.
So you going?
Well, it's up to these two. What they want to do.
I'm up with that first plan. Also, I'm gonna really quickly go to the loo.
Is Abraham here?
Looks like I've been speaking this entire time. Yes, I agree. I completely agree with that plan. Abraham's going to hide why he does this.
Okay. What sort of fauna are in the area? Will it be other rats about? Would that be more likely than a spider?
Yeah, I reckon rats. Eating off like scraps of the
I'll
dragon
turn
and
it, I'll
such.
turn it into like whatever is there's more of that we've seen
Yeah.
going about.
Coolio. You start heading in?
Squeak squeak, motherfucker.
You're able to head in. No issue, really. You see that there is a small horde, but there is a horde in this room. And you'd see that there is, in the corner, where you've been many times before, some herbs. You can collect them quite easily. And as you do so, Abraham and Zois, you see a dragon flying towards the entrance. A dragon you recognize. It's a silver dragon that you met back in Huda.
It seemed lovely.
That is entirely up to your interpretation, I suppose.
I'd still like to hide if all possible, because it is still the home. And we're not actually inside it though, are we? We're just on the outside.
You're on the outside, yes, but obviously you can see it flying towards you.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna like pick up like a small stone and like throw it in to make a noise, and I'm then going to try and hide.
Byron, he would hear a stone ratter into the cave.
I think Byron hears that and hides.
You'd see this large adult dragon fly into the cave.
He is.
She kind of gives a little wander around. You see her start sniffing. Hello?
Byron's just pressed up against the wall like, you are a wall. You are a wall. You've become part of the scenery. You are a wall.
There's someone in here. Hello?
Wall, 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 wall.
Will we hear this outside?
What? Her talking? Yeah.
Abraham will whistle.
You see her kind of. Imagine. You'd see her turn around, Byron. You see her kind of stick her head out of the cave. Hello?
Abraham will make himself known.
She blinks a few times, looking at you. I recognise you.
Yes, we met a long time ago. It's been a couple of months, has it been now?
I
Yes,
think
we met.
I've calculated to be about 6 months since you guys
Yeah.
have done that.
Yes, but it's been a couple of months, but yes, we've met before. I was probably in a lot better condition back then, but it's nice to see you again.
Indeed. Why don't you come inside? It's dangerous out here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
When you
And-
just see a rat with like little herbs on his back screaming as it runs out of the cave.
Yeah, Abraham will come inside, and yeah.
I
Abraham,
imagine
Abraham-
for the first time,
Mhm.
you'd see something that probably you haven't seen as she walks back in.
Mhm.
She would transform herself into a human.
oh, Abraham will like take some food out of his backpack and pass it to her.
No, please. And the host here. Where's your other friends?
You literally see a pain prang on Abraham's face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like some tea? Got some in the back here.
That would be lovely, actually. Thank you. How
She
have
goes
you
over and she starts making tea.
Yeah, I was like, speak to you. How have you been?
I've been fine. How are you? Well, tell me about your adventures.
I'll start going into a bit about what's happened.
She looks very attentive. She's like full on giving you her attention.
Like telling what happened at Amaran, the war that happened there. Talk about how a lot of our friends have died. Just mention the word spider and shiver, and then end that with spider.
Sounds like it's been quite a troubling time.
It has. How have things been for you? Have you been up to anything? I see you've made home here.
Oh, indeed, this has been my home for years.
There seems to be. Go on.
I was merely visiting the forest up there.
Yeah, but I've noticed that there's a lot of dragons on this mountain.
Give me an insight check.
$18.
You think I mean, she was hesitant the last time she talked to you. She didn't want to reveal what her purpose was. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, I do remember. Yeah.
You think she wants to talk about it, but she's holding her tongue.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, good time for migration.
Okay, I understand that. But say if you ever like to chat about it, if you're more than free, and Abraham just do like the priesty smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do the priesty smile and like sit down, just like sip the tea that is she still preparing the tea or is she
Yeah. She would put it given you by now, probably.
Yeah. I sit and I say, this tea's lovely. Where's it from, by the way?
Oh, it's nice. Well, don't tell anyone. I got it from the elves.
You can see like a look of surprise and we'll say, well, they do have very good quality.
Indeed. I sneak over there every couple of things. Even go for their little portal they didn't tell anyone about.
And Abraham just puts like a finger to his lips, like, don't worry, I won't say a word. Do you mean you can just see like there's like a sigh from Abraham. It's nice. Do you know what? It's nice to talk to you again.
Yeah, you too. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Tell me, you deal with life and death, right?
You just see like there's like Abraham like kind of locks for a second and he's like, yes, I do.
Have you noticed anything weird?
There's kind of like, do you like a look of pure anger in Abraham's eyes? Not directed at her, but you can just tell in the situation. Yes, there is a lot weird. Nothing is correct, should I say?
There's
The-
a sigh. She kind of breathes out.
The best way to describe it is the lands beyond are not what they should be.
I will warn you, the lands here are not there should be.
Yes, but the lands here are let's just say well very hostile. What I have seen,
Come back.
the lands beyond are dire.
Hostile is not what I'm worried about.
And you see Abraham look attentive and like, go on, please.
The dragons, that is, we've been feeling something wrong. The nature that we perceive, obviously we cause interruptions to it. Just how we are. It is starting to fade. The magic that keeps the air flowing through us is starting to die. Something is, well, killing the planet itself. Feels like it's strangling it. And
Oh. Go on, sorry.
we're gonna leave.
You're leaving the planet?
Mm.
You kind of look Abraham. You can see Abraham like kind of tilts his house. How and
She'll probably give you a grin at this stage. Sadly, I cannot tell you. I wish I could.
how would you be able to tell me? Just like if I was a dragon.
There you go.
Abraham kind of giggles with that response, like, if you tell me you'd have to kill me, or I'd have to be a dragon.
Yeah, most likely both.
Yeah. You can just see Abraham like, I understand.
There is a sympathetic look, but you gauge there's a certain aspect of she's looking at you, and is fully aware of one, your mortality, and two, you're probably going to die.
Hmm.
And you think she's looking at you like you're already dead.
I kind of look and say, don't look at me like that. I've already died once. I've seen that look before, and it's one of them things. We won't be. I myself won't be giving up.
That's the spirit.
But since you are leaving, if there's anything that you could tell to help, I would greatly appreciate it. I understand you may not be able to tell me a lot, but anything is better than nothing.
At this stage, does Zois just see a little rat screaming fly out of the cave?
Yeah, but I would imagine.
What am I?
it's like-
Yeah, what have I come
It
back
quickly
to?
shifts back into
Oh.
half-elf Byron. He slides along the floor. There's a dragon in there. It's got Abraham.
Oh my god!
But you can hear this conversation outside. Yeah, what? It's. I can't, well, in fact, since you were gone, it depends. Was Zois paying attention while you were gone?
Yeah.
We're like 200 foot into a cave, right?
Yeah. So I imagine you hear voices, but they wouldn't be like you wouldn't be able to hear what they're saying. I say at this stage,
Mhm.
the eye that was floating above your head comes in closer to the dragon. I think probably does a little circle around it.
Mhm.
And I imagine the dragon would probably look at it, go, oh, "What's this?" and go to grab it. think a 28 will probably hit it. She doesn't damage it. She really holds it in her hand.
Mhm.
Somebody is looking through this.
Yes.
Okay.
You remember one of our friends, Oberon?
Indeed. Orange
Yes.
elf?
Suppose I can't remember now. he's changed so much. But yes, we did have an elf with us. He's at this moment in time currently gone on his own way, but that eye is so that we know he is at least somewhat watching, at least.
Oh, I see. I imagine she'd be finding this distressing. She would
Most-
let it go.
Mhm.
Imagine there's a brief cut to Auron, he just throws up.
She pondered for a moment. It's got a lot of magic in it, doesn't it?
And said I, yes, you could say that. It's rather powerful.
She ponders for a second. You might be able to help us with something. The ash clouds, you've noticed them, I guess.
Yes. Yes, they affecting the entire land.
If you can, and if you would like to assist us, make your way past north, past the dwarves. There's, I don't know if you have a map, a mountain range. There's something that around this eye that gives me similar vibes and might be able to help us.
Okay. So I am looking at the world map.
So she would point to around here.
Okay. And where are we currently?
You guys are there.
Okay.
You also, if you want to take your approach, you probably have to go back there as well.
Where
Yeah,
was it she
okay.
pointed to, sorry?
Here.
Okay.
That is for your information. I appreciate that. And by the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this being so late. My name is Abraham. What is your name?
Mistra. Pleasure to meet you.
Like the goddess.
It's at this point, you Byron and Zoy's brave heroes come to rescue their friend.
And you see Abraham like kind of do like a little like a bow in like a greetings in a bow. If you get what I mean.
Hmm.
Being polite.
And I imagine you hear, like, would you guys be, like, yelling, running in?
I think Byron he jumps in, completely ignores what's happening. Back, foul beast!
Zoe's just joining, but
terrible.
I would say she is currently in her human form.
Where'd the dragon go?
Zoe follows behind, but he's very like.
I'll just look at Zoe and Byron and say, calm down. This dragon.
Calm down.
Yes. This is Mistra. Mistra is a silver dragon. Me and Zoe have
I
met.
think you're
I suppose-
confused. That's very clearly a human.
Zoe's just like.
Hi, Mistra.
She'd sigh and then turn back into her dragon form.
Oh, God, a
Byron
dragon!
definitely like falls over backwards. I don't know why that surprised me so much. I can turn into animals.
Just having like a lax moment where you forgot.
Please don't eat me.
Do not worry, mortal, I will not eat you. May I get your names? Or name, I should say. I know you, Zois. It's nice to meet you again.
Huh?
Zoe
Hi.
has no idea.
Byron like prostrates himself, forehead on the ground. I am Byron, Byron Greenleaf. Please don't eat me.
Zois is gonna be like,
How do we know each other again?
We
You,
met.
you can see Abraham's there. He's put down his cup of tea, and he's just got his hand on his head, like rubbing his temple. I apologize, Mister. For the kerfuffle. I don't think I actually told you why we came here, did we?
No, I kind of just assumed you wanted a tea.
That is grateful, but we came here because I don't know if you've noticed, but both me and Joyce are suffering from some ailments that we need greatly to recover to continue onwards, and we were coming in to get some of the herbs that relied inside the cave.
As Abraham says that, you see Byron's face just completely drop. Like, I'm sorry, I stole these herbs from your cave.
Oh, the weeds in the corner. There you go.
Yes. Thank you, Mister. I
Oh,
greatly
benevolent
appreciate it.
dragon.
Actually, you do notice her looking closer at you, Abraham, and Zois. Very much saying, "Oh dear, that's not great to hear." And then she pauses a bit, looking at Zois.
Oh no!
Shit. I'm just gonna wave.
You poor child. Your soul seems to be fragmenting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And
What,
you
what
start-
does that mean?
Well, if you cause a serious injury to a soul, it starts to split the soul apart. I mean, whatever you run into must have been great in power.
Yeah.
I mean, at the current rate of progression I can see, something is put it back together. Be dead in about 6 months.
Zois is just gonna like look down at himself, be like,
Oh.
I'm sorry. And I presume you haven't fallen in battle again, yes? Again?
Yeah.
Hearts will flit off if you do fall.
Oh no.
You will start forgetting things. I mean,
He does that already.
was that
Shut up.
post his injury?
I don't know. I met him last
Cool.
week.
Yes, he has. Within the past 11 days, he has fallen twice.
You're not blaming for it. The memories that is so I wager you probably doesn't even notice it. But think back to your younger years. Do you remember the face of your siblings of your younger 8 years?
me.
Yes.
So he's gonna think hard. I don't think he would.
Yeah. There will be blank spaces.
Oh. There's always just goes,
Oh, I don't know.
Sometimes that's forgetfulness, and don't fully attribute it to that. But you will forget more and more stuff over the years, the months. You will forget who you are. And at one stage, your body won't die, but it will be a husk.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but soul damage is irreversible.
Zoe's just gonna stop crying.
But yes, my invitation to the mountain, I will be warning you. But there is a mixture of chromatic and metallic dragons up there. We are working together. I do not know what their reactions will be to mortals walking in. We are barely holding the peace. but we need someone with power and someone a lot smaller than we are.
Byron's about to stick his foot in it. It's okay. These two are dragon slayers.
No! Oh no!
You've slain a dragon? Why?
Zois is just like,
I don't know what you're on about.
You just get Abe.
So I said you'd slayed a red dragon.
I don't know what
The
you're
only
on
reason I
about.
agreed to come with you.
You
Byron with the robe.
you'll see Abraham just sign and say some of the chromatic dragons have attacked a city recently, and well, it's not just one city and many villages, slaughtering hundreds.
Fucking slams her foot down. What?
oh, she didn't know.
Yeah, it was a. Let me go. There was 7 dragons attacks, 20 lost in the city at least. There was hundreds in the towns around. Some were burned to ashes.
There is fury in our eyes. But the truth denies that.
Yes. While we were luckily in the city and we managed to defeat some of the lesser dragons. Well, the wyverns and one red dragon. At great cost, we might add.
We'll need to go talk to Van Neg. Thank you for this information. We did not know about this.
To let you know, be aware. The people are not happy and possibly planning to either flee the area due to safety reasons or attack. That I do not know which. All I can say in that respect is that they are very scared.
I imagine so. I will go have a talk and go put my foot down in this regard. We had a truce in regards to our investigation together, and to hear that it's been broken so blatantly is...
In addition to this, we do still have the corpse of the red dragon untouched and unmolested. Would that be better for you to keep, or?
Let me think about it. I need a moment for my temper to run dry.
That's not completely understandable due to the situation. And you see Abraham, like Joe, like when someone's keeping a calm composure, but he's lifting this tape to his mouth and it's shaking.
Yeah, I imagine there is a level of... I mean, she's very much been came calm, but there's a level of just pure anger radiating off this dragon.
Mhm.
Sorry, give me a second.
Byron is just making himself as small as possible to upset the dragon.
So Zois is still wondering how he knows this dragon.
Oh,
I don't know her.
it's okay. So
Zois starts crying again.
Abraham will go give Zois a hug.
She's perpetually sad now.
We've got a crying
Yeah.
goblin, a quivering half elf, and a giant Goliath to comfort the goblin.
Is there anything you would like to ask this dragon?
Is there any assistance it could provide?
None so far. None that.
Oh no, Faith said yeah.
Sorry, she's asking for tea. I heard you shout, yeah.
Such perfect timing.
I'm going to ask it any questions if it knows anything about my race or history.
You grew up in Cefax, yes?
Yes.
Well, I know that your race has diminished over the years. I believe you had 3 great cities in the past. It's been a while since I visited the Glyphs. Maybe I should get another visit in.
If you ever do, please let me know. I would like to meet you again, 100%.
Indeed. Oh, there was that army they raised once.
Please. You see, at this, Abraham is completely interested at this.
Yeah. What was it? The Angels' army? They're going against what was that, fledgling gods, Arish?
Uh-oh.
I believe there was a massive fight. The angel nearly died, and a human managed to get away from fighting. I couldn't believe it back in the day when I heard it.
A human got away.
Yeah, big staff-holding human.
Huh.
I don't think the Goliath ever recovered. They went nomadic after the fact.
Zoids is gonna look at Abraham and go,
Do you know anything about that?
The staff human, does that come to my head at all?
Well, you know that one of them artifacts is a cane, like a shepherd's cane.
Ah. Well, that information has definitely helped me greatly. Do you remember what the angel's name was?
No clue. We tried to avoid the those, that god. I mean, destructive. They managed to kill a Feylord, I heard. I think the king of Feylords as well, actually.
whoa.
But yeah, sorry, I need to go have a talk. I'm gonna have to leave you now.
Mhm.
Take whatever herbs you want from the things. Don't take any of the metals, please. We're looking into those.
That's fine. Thank you again for being so hospitable once again.
No, of course. So next time.
Yes, and just a word of warning as well. We were on about the afterlife earlier.
Yes.
I believe you mentioned the person who has been causing all this.
I had a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You see a step to the cave entrance, and you see her kind of poke her head back in, and just like, oh, before I forget, when you get up there, mention the platinum corpse.
Platinum corpse.
When we get to the top of the mountain, or when we get to the other mountain where you felt the...
When you get to the other mountain.
Okay. I shall.
Hopefully that should help.
Mention the platinum corpse, okay. Speaking of the corpse, the red dragon.
Where is it? Tell me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
So the only reason why I mention this is because otherwise it'll most likely be stripped for parts. And if you'd prefer to,
Saying it like it's a car.
no, he's being straight to the point about it.
Oh, I love that.
Don't worry for that. It rot to its bone if for all I care.
Okay. But what was the town that we left? I can't remember now.
I don't know.
It was a country of peasants.
Country of
Okay.
peasants.
Yeah, we never actually gave the fucking town a name.
I think we did. I have it on Aubron's notes. Are you sure?
Ah.
The name, because I'm looking here.
It's
I
fine.
don't-
You could just say it's that it's that town.
Yeah.
Cut out.
Well, I'll just let him know where it's based then.
So, you see I leave the cave, and you guys are just standing there.
Byron is still on the floor, frustrating himself.
Byron, it is more than safe now, my friend.
How the hell is he still alive?
By her good graces, luckily we have met her before, and she is quite lovely. But Byron,
Who the hell are you people?
a quick question for you, Byron. When we are speaking to a dragon, it's not best to address that we've killed a dragon.
Well, maybe you don't want to kill dragons if you're friends with dragons. You guys are the weird ones. He's like away from you.
And
Oh,
Abram will snap back at Byron and says, Byron, if you're being attacked and watching innocents be killed around you, are you going to sit there and let it happen?
No, but I'm not going to then go and make friends with a dragon.
We were friends before that.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
come between the
Like a
two
you
of them.
problem. Not a me
I'm gonna come
problem.
between the two of them.
Right.
I'm gonna be like,
Well,
I'm the hired help here.
Guys,
Peace.
Byron,
Byron's leaving.
Christ.
Byron's getting out of here.
Byron, please don't walk away. I don't want any harm coming to you.
Byron's
That's so
terrified.
far
He's
they
getting
got
out of
friend.
here.
Yeah.
I'll fall off.
oh my
Byron.
god.
He's just a guy.
Have we got enough of the herbs yet?
But Byron's got them. So I'm guessing I'm following Byron.
He's Waluigi running out of this cave.
Nice.
You all leave the cave. Now, I just want to check: are you guys direct leaving the mountain, or doing anything else on it?
I'm happy to leave.
I'm quite happy to leave. Because I was going to go to the Goblin Camp or going up, and I'd rather not do. I wouldn't mind going to the Goblin Camp, but going up is I wouldn't like to go, especially now that they're going to be speaking about the fucking dead dragon.
Uh-huh. I'm happy to
You're all
pass.
right, let me tell you, if Aubron was here, it would have been way worse. One of the first things she said would have triggered him.
I know.
Was that the elf?
No, it was the them leaving part. He would have lost his shit.
Yep.
Oh.
Why? Then basically just going, you're dealing with it. We can't be bothered.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. You're lucky Aubron can't lip read.
Mhm.
He's
Okay.
certainly trying though. Ooh, thank you.
How long have we been on this mountain for now?
7 days?
Yes.
What? We've been on the mountain for 7 days.
Yeah, I mean, I've been skipping the travel kind of parts of it, but as I said, it was supposed to be about 7. Oh no, it's 3 days in theory. We said it's 3 days up, 3 days down. Apologies.
How long did it take us to get here?
Probably about 2 days.
Okay. Hang on, I need to spend some spell slots then.
Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're going down the mountain.
This Pass Without a Trace only lasts an hour.
Oh. Whoops.
I didn't think we'd be
Nice.
camping on the mountain.
I might have skipped some things because I might have not prepared as much as I hoped to prepare.
Amazing.
Yeah. As terrified as Byron is, he won't leave without stealthing up these guys.
Awesome. So, you guys can leave the mountain without much issue. You've cleared out a particular route, you know what you're avoiding, you know what you're doing. and you can get off the mountain without a problem. You have acquired the herbs. I presume you head back to the druid camp.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You didn't have any issues on your way back.
Byron is keeping a wide berth.
I was just about to say before when we're getting a decent distance away, I will do a message sending to one of the Delta Squad.
Yeah.
We are returning on the way back. How was the situation at the Druid camp?
Not great. Sorry, let me get my words. There has been a raid from an orc tribe.
Oh.
Most people are alive. 2 casualties. Delta Squad is down by 2 as well.
Oh shit!
Zois doesn't hear this, does he?
No. You literally see a dire look from Abraham. The camp has been attacked. 2 are dead.
Zois is like, oh my god!
We're injured.
Who did this?
Delta Squad are losing 2 men.
Who
The
did it?
It was raided by orcs.
Zois freezes. He hates orcs.
That is probably the most edgy thing you have said this campaign.
Thank you. He hates orcs.
Do we have Grant with us currently? Or did we
Would you have taken him?
camp?
No, he was at the camp.
He's at the camp.
I think upon hearing this, Byron will transform into our riding horse and gesture for you to get on.
Jump on.
Alright, you're able to do it. Abraham's a fat fucking lump, so he does.
Yep.
You do feel it.
Luckily, Zois is not that,
Yeah.
It's true.
and he will sprint
Yeah.
in horse.
You're able to get back in a day, I'd say.
How
And he,
I can spend I can get 8 hours of horse. Up to 8 hours of horse in a day.
yeah, I'll tell you we can get back with that. Like, you know, it was just very much not like you're obviously out of fucking breath by the time you get back. You're not exhausted, but you suspect if you had to go any further, you would have been.
Yeah.
And you get back, you do notice that the druids in this, like, there is, like, weavings of fucking plants now through this woods. You see a few orc bodies, basically, like, entrapped in fucking vines and such, like, hanging.
I imagine Byron is just beelining straight to, like, probably the Elder's tent or abode.
And you see that people still alive in this town. There is injuries, varieties of such. You get back to the elder's tent, and you see that her arm has been crushed.
Ooh.
You suspect by a kind of a metallic. You're not really sure what. It's very weird, but you can see like slashes through her. She kind of looks up in a daze. Byron?
Yeah, I mean he's there. He doesn't know if it needs healing or not, but he's healing it as best he can. Straight away.
Right. Byron, please calm down.
What do you mean calm down? Your arm.
It's fine, it's fine. It's just
Not
injured.
fine.
Please, stop worrying.
Zois is gonna whistle at Byron, and if he gets his attention, throw him a potion of healing, whether he needs it or not.
I don't think you get his attention right now.
I just throw the potion of healing then.
Would a lesser
Pop
restoration
to the
work?
back of the head.
Would lesser restoration work on an arm crushed?
I'd say not.
No. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go over with my potion of healing then. And I'll offer
No.
it up.
I mean, he's gone straight in with a couple of level 4 cure wounds. I will say.
Oh shit, fair play. Okay, as you were. As long as you'll see this and just back the fuck up.
You see a
Like-
scar tissue is starting to go down. Child, do not worry. Is merely broken the bone, it would heal. You know this. Do not be a fool. I taught you myself this healing magic.
I'll just kind of look at. I'll kind of look at them and say, I apologise. He has dealt with quite a bit over the past few days.
Good. You need more wisdom, child.
He very sullenly backs down.
She kind of sits up, slightly winces with her arm, but... How was your trip?
Well, I'll let the Byron speak because he's speaking to the order, isn't he? First. See what he says, and I'll jump in if need be.
Yeah, I imagine she is directing that towards Brian mostly.
Byron's just eating some food.
I think if she looks at Byron when she says that, he just looks at Abraham. It's not my tale to tell. Clearly, there's more going on here. And there's a very sharp look that he gives you.
Abraham kind of just looks at him for a second. Looks at Byron for a second and said, "Understood." Our trip up the mountain was quite eventful. As well as kobolds, there is goblins also on the mountain. I'm not unsure if you knew that or not. The dragons are currently working together as they're wanting to leave this place. But as you can imagine, things aren't going the best between the alliance they're having between them. The kobolds and the goblins are working for the dragons.
So our information was correct then.
Correct, yes.
The world is dying.
Correct, yes. And as luck would have it, I have spoken to one of the silver dragons once before, and we've we had a nice chat. Should we say? As I kind of give a side glance to Byron, and say apart from that, it was luckily uneventful, but very risque at times. But we did manage to obtain the herbs that we needed. Though it looks like being rather serious down here.
Indeed. Here, let me introduce you to my new friend. You see a wave her of her arm? A kind of cabinet that was in front of her bed opened with vines. And you see an orc is basically was like crushed into this fucking cabinet, like with my vines.
Yeah.
And she pulls them out like hanging by the vines and such. My friend was just regaling us on why this attack happened. Joyce, are you in the tent? Are you here?
A whole new world. Is Max muted? So I'm assuming not.
He's got like fucking perfect timing, but like I fucking introduced something with his backstory. It's just not big.
Like you needed him? Oh, not today.
And you notice that this orc has very much been like crushed, like with the vines of his limbs and such. You gotta hear, like he looks at you with like tears. His mouth is kind of gagged by vines at the second.
I'm back, sorry.
you are in the tent in a second, Zois.
Okay.
You see her pulling out an orc with vines from a cabinet in front of her. Like, it was like closed doors, you wouldn't have spotted when you first come in.
He's been just trapped.
Yeah. You recognise this orc. It's one of the minor ones, not major, but you would have seen his face during the raid in your town.
Whoa.
On his chest, you see a marked symbol of the Iron Claws clan.
Holy shit. I think Zoys would completely fucking lose it at recognizing someone. And I think before anyone else can even act, he's drawn his dagger and he's gone up to this orc and he's holding a knife under his fucking throat.
I imagine you'd hear him, the orc, while muffled, saying, "Do it." He's very much been, let's say, in pain from this fucking divides.
I think Byron's right there with you. He's like, don't. It'd be too good for him.
Do it, please. Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go fucked. Zoys is gonna cut off his ear. He's just gonna rip his ear, cut it off. Zoys is cracked. This is it. I'm gonna cut off his ear and I'm gonna fucking throw it at him.
Abraham does not know how he's feeling about this entire situation. It's do you like when someone's like kind of like slack-jawed? That's what describe it. I'd say that.
And then after I've done that, I'm gonna like get right up in his face and say,
You got a lot of fucking speaking to do.
You see her kind of draw out, like, you see her move her fingers and the vines across her mouth, his mouth then opens. Please, I'm just following orders.
Whose orders?
The Iron Clans, the Iron Claws orders, please. I'm innocent. I don't know why you're hurting me.
I think Byron bursts out laughing. There's always a choice. You don't have to follow orders. Doesn't remove
Zoi's
you from the
nods.
consequences.
yeah.
You've attacked us. Now it's time for your comeuppance.
There was a contract on you.
From who?
I believe it was anonymous.
What was the contract?
Just a simple wiping out of the clan, you know? That's straightforward.
Oh, just a simple wiping out of the clan.
Why would you do that?
It was 100 gold.
Oh, that's all we're worth. 100 gold.
Well, I hope
Zoid
the lives
punches
of
him.
You and your friends are worth more than 100 gold.
Why are you
Always
so
is-
angry,
It's like
Goblin?
crap.
I've not hurt you.
Zois punches the shit out of this guy.
I'm only just fuck all. Doesn't always do like 0 damage a hit.
No, it does one whole damage. I'll say there's
More where that came from, motherfucker.
The orc is looking down. He's like, why are you angry? I hurt the druids, not you.
And I'll say, do you remember a goblin clan?
No.
I'll put the knife right under his chin. I'll say, don't fucking lie to me. 17 years, is it? 17 years ago? Something like that? It's not even that, is it?
Oh, you're one of the copper contracts.
And I'll say, explain.
7 copper as goblin heads, you know?
That's all we're worth.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could follow the contract. It was just a simple one. It was today, really.
I'll say, why? Why?
He would give you a confused fucking look. I mean, why? It's a job.
Why do they do it? Why is this a job? I don't like Zoy's is like so upset.
Well, you make money, right?
Not like that, I don't.
Well,
You're not
people
even
have-
bounty hunters. You're just savages.
We collected the bounty on your heads.
Not a bounty. We were peaceful, peaceful little goblins.
Can I whisper into the elder's ear?
Yeah, sure.
What is that you want to do with this orc?
No. We were kind of just gauging positions to begin with. Maybe move away from them. Then, well, obviously, kill him. We could probably feed into the mushroom patches.
As we were walking in, did it look like there were any dead druids?
Not obviously, but I would wager probably where the actual where their bodies would be kept probably wouldn't be here. They probably would be that kind of a more sacred grove around the back, maybe.
Did
Don't write
the
it,
general vibe suggest that people had died?
Yes.
And is she saying this out loud or specifically to Abraham?
She would say that out loud, probably. Like she wouldn't care about what this orc is like. If this orc is panicking or anything like that.
Byron will just leave. We have to take revenge against these people. That's what he says. Savages. They don't deserve to walk the earth.
Oh, we must temper our anger.
Killing our people for
He's-
money. Unacceptable. And he's gonna storm out.
She gives a big sigh with that. He's
I'm
great
gonna-
at the magics, but child is impatient.
I'm going to
Yeah.
turn to the elder. And I'm just going to say,
Do you mind if I do the honors?
Oh, sure, I don't care about him.
I'm going to hold his face. And I'm just going to really quietly whisper, this is going to hurt. And then I'm going to cast Blight.
Oh, yes. Go on, roll that damage. Let's see what that does.
Okay.
We lost Orbron. We gained Orbron. Nice.
In fact, before he does this, I'm gonna whisper.
35
I was
damage.
gonna just before he does this, I'm going to whisper into Zois's ear. I know this means a lot to you. Would you like him to die twice?
Oh, yes. So he looks Abraham dead in the eye, and I feel like you'd see tears, and he'd say,
Oh, please. Please.
I cast Death Ward on him.
"Oh my god!"
You see this
Fucking hell.
orc. Gents, we're getting into kind of the darker territories right here, aren't we? Christ.
So dark.
You see this, the fucking life drain from this orc's eyes. But then click back on. What?
I'm just gonna look him down the eye and go, "Did that hurt?"
Please, there was no malice. We didn't cause pain to you all. We just did what we did for money. You understand?
I just Soys is so angry. Like he's just full of rage.
You would have done the same. I mean, it was,
I'm gonna
Hey,
cast.
there was a
I'm gonna use
gold
the helm
ahead
of the
for
Dominator.
Druids.
I'm using the helm of the fucking Dominator.
All right. I believe that requires a save. Of some
It's a
variety.
Wisdom saving throw.
And he's got disadvantage.
Yeah, he will do probably, right? Because he's
What?
gripped. Is there
Well,
a?
it does say that in the thing. Unless you did it, I did it fucking terribly.
If you or creatures are friendly, you're fighting it has advantage on the same throws. No, because we're not fighting it. It doesn't have advantage. It doesn't have disadvantage, as far as I can see.
All right. You rolled a 6. Dominate it.
Yeah, he is controlled. So interestingly, It can do. There's nothing that says that I can't tell it to kill itself.
No, it's not a person. You can do that.
Okay. I'm going to ask very politely that she release this orc.
He whips her hand around. The orc collapses to the ground.
And I'm
Make
going
her
to
look-
pass him my knife. And
He takes it,
I'm going to tell him to slit his own throat.
and he does so.
And then I'm going to break the dominate person and let him know that he's slowly going to die.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Please. It's out. Me.
And I'm going to boot him in the chest. So he's laying flat on the ground. And I'm going to leer at him and just be like, this is what you get.
And you see him slowly bleed out, putting his hand up in an act of mercy towards you, begging.
Otherwise, he's just going to spit on him. And then he's going to take a little vial of the blood. And then he's going to storm out.
He finally got a vial!
I've done
it!
it!
It had to happen, lads. It had to happen.
I'm going to be summoning this little fucker soon.
Little?
Alright, big boy. He's a big boy.
Oh, I can see this going well. So, Abraham, you're standing in this tent with the elder. She's looking down at the body. If you give me a night's rest, I might be able to help you with the stew tomorrow.
I would be very grateful for that.
I imagine so.
Thank you, especially with circumstances that have happened. I will need to leave briefly though, just to check on the guards that we had with us, as I believe we've lost two.
Oh, no rush.
And I'll kind of like do a little bow of respect and start heading to Delta Squad.
All right. As you get there, you see that Grant has got an eye patch on.
My boy.
And he seems to also have a medal on his chest.
He also has a medal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that the leader and one of his subordinates are standing by the cart. And they kind of stand up and salute you. Welcome back.
Welcome. I would like to ask about Grant, but I'm going to ask that in a second. I believe the orcs attacked, as you said. How serious are your injuries, and where are the dead?
Myself and my subordinate are... We have some scratches, but we'll be fine. Our compatriots are in the back of the cart. Sorry, we didn't. We wanted to keep them with us, and we wanted to bring them back for our burial rites there. They acted commendably, and we have decided to recommend them for a post-mortem commendation.
Rightly
Which should
so.
be good for their families.
And rightly so. On both of them, I'm going to be casting. What do you call it?
Gentle repose?
Gentle repose on both of them.
Yeah. Easy
So
to do.
you just see Abraham like go to the bodies, unwrap them, put a copper coin at each eye, and sprinkle some salt on them, and do a prayer. It's an open prayer, if you get what I mean. No gods are spoken to or anything like that.
Just
Just,
a warning, gents, I have to go in a minute.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Get an open prayer and cast gentle riposte. This will stop the bodies from decomposing for at least 10 days, so that when they, or if even possible, that we can get them back, or at least for the minimum, that when the families see them, that they are in the best condition they can be in.
Thank you.
No, thank you for helping protect this village.
We tried our best. Your horse did quite commendably.
Yes. What? How has he gained an eye patch and a medal? If you don't
He-
mind.
Fought 2 of them and won.
What?
Boy.
He fought 2 orcs and won.
Yeah. Look, we don't talk about it, but he fought 2 of them and won.
Man's got 19 hit points. What a hero.
I will go out my bag and find the tastiest thing I can find and give it to Grant.
Grant takes it. Does get a bit confused for a moment as he's trying to get the depth perception to eat the apple.
So is Delta Squad only down to 2 members now?
Yeah. Well, 3 including Grant, I suppose.
Yeah.
The new leader of Delta Squad.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Oh.
There was a Brooklyn Nine-Nine joke around that, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah.
I think so.
I still can't believe Grunt's killed 2 orcs. That's beautiful. Oh. Sorry, I'm in quite shock, and okay, I will tell the guys to rest for now, and I'm going to set up my tent and that next to the cart.
Mm.
Not because I know it's not nighttime yet, but it'll be more wonderful later if you get what I mean.
Yeah, so you can say that. Oh, we don't have to. We've got to rest in it.
Yeah.
All right. And I think with all of that, we probably can call the session there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
That was a crazy session.
Not a lot of stuff.
I think that's one of the darkest that we've ever had.
One of the darkest we've streamed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, just before we go any further, what was the orcs group called again?
The Iron Claw.
Thank you.
Right, well, with that, that's the end. Our next one will be on the 2nd of June.
2025. No.
2026.
Yeah.
Yes, be there or don't be.
You there? I'll be square.
Bye.
For now.
Bye.